But when we are talking about AI, and that is in research, then ethics becomes very important. So we must understand and know the ethics in of AI in research. See, I would like to tell you about my experiences also. When I started research in 1984, it was really a time where we used to travel to many cities, and then we used to collect the review of literature, because availability of references, availability of abstracts and journals was very difficult. And what we used to do, we used to collect the abstracts and the papers if they were available into the journals. If they were not, then we used to write letters to the foreign professors to give their full papers to us. So it was a very difficult journey. And obviously, writing down on our own everything was not very easy task. But when we started 21st century, then we were encountered with internet. And when the internet was there, then it became really even very easy that so many researches, journals, abstracts were available to us on internet. But now it is again becoming very facilitating, very easy to do review of literature on AI. I have seen scholars doing even a statistical analysis, finding out their even the regression they are applying. They are making models and all, qualitative researches, quantitative researches. They are using AI very frequently. And when they bring out the results are so fast, and even um, beautiful models are emerging. But how much ethical it is, that is important to know us. That is important for us to understand. So that is why we are talking about ethics today. So first of all, it is important to understand what is AI in research. AI, as we know, it is an artificial intelligence. It is not human intelligence, but human created intelligence. Means we have given that intelligence to machine, and algorithms are being made, and this is to simulate human like thinking into a machine. Means for artificial intelligence, algorithms are being developed so that this machine can think like human. So in this kind of interface, prompts are very important. What prompt we are giving, we need to create algorithm kind of system for our findings, and then we give them prompts to find what actually we want to find. So that is why in research, AI has become complete digital assistance, and very easy. We just put review of literature on this variable. It brings us so many review of literature. If we write down, we want to know the URLs also. It gives us URLs. We used to ask our scholars to prepare an Excel sheet of the analysis of every review of literature. Then every abstract or review of literature was to be analyzed in Excel sheet, and various columns were being made. Now, if I ask AI to present that kind of analysis also, in instant it presents us. So obviously, see what was the time being consumed into the research, that has been reduced to, you can say, which was the work of one day. Now we can do that work in less than 1 hour. So like this, or I am saying it can be less than 1 hour, means much less. So that is why things have become very fast. And it is the nature of human mind that we are always inclined and use the things very, you can say, rashly, recklessly, without paying so much attention about ethics when we are uh, using any easy things. So that is why we keep on using it very fastly and easily. but we should pay attention. So what AI is doing to us, it collect, organize, and analyze information very efficiently. As I said, it can prepare the model very easily, identifies patterns, trends, and connections in large database, and then supports decision making with evidence-based insight. So previously, when we were using for quantitative researches or qualitative researches, we used to analyze. See, previously we used to analyze everything manually. Then we started using softwares like SPSS and so many other softwares are there. Nowadays, put the data and command the AI, and the things will be done in a manner and very easily it can be done. So that is why this has become very easy for us. So it enhances accuracy. Obviously, uh, when we were doing manually, errors could be there because human mistakes are there. And then when we are using AI, then our accuracy is better, speed is better, and accessibility of AI is also very easy to everyone. So then it is important for us to understand how the research has been transformed by the use of AI. As it is said, efficiency and speed of the work, because automation is there, and very fastly it creates the data and transcript, and the literature review it is doing very fast. Then big data analysis, it can handle large data even with the accuracy and speed. Enhanced precisions, so it reduces human error in repetitive or complex calculations. Then accessibility, make research tool available to students and scholars worldwide. But remember one thing, when we are using AI for data analysis and all, one of my scholar was using it. But what was happening, whenever he applied this, his data, every time a different analysis was coming. Then he used to come in the morning and he used to say, "Ki ma'am, this AI is misbehaving with my data." Then we did so many things with this calculators and all. So he was applying his own mind, own brain also with it, because AI also many times can give us the results which are not correct. So always we cannot depend without using our own intellect and understanding. It is not good to use AI blankly, blindly, and depending on it 100%. So, what is the difference AI has made in our research? As we discussed, literature review and summarization has become very easy. That is why you are seeing this now. The modern journals are not accepting the, you can say, meta-analysis papers and review articles less than 1,000 or like this. They need the review of literature. Previously, when we were doing, then 30, 50, 100 was a very good number of review of literature. But nowadays, 500 to 1,000 they are requiring, because it has become very easily available, and person can do this review of literature and analysis in a very nice manner in a very lesser time. Then data analysis and visualization. The machine is presenting us various patterns which were hidden in our data, which we were not able to visualize, but machine presents us. As if we see the qualitative data, what I do that my scholars, I ask them for qualitative data, do the coding yourself and then confirm the coding with AI. Then we have found that when we are doing the coding and when we are putting it to AI, then codings are sometimes very refined with AI, and sometimes it is the same as we have done. So it depends on what type of data we are having. Then predicting modeling, because predictive models, we are seeing nowadays researchers are making very complicated models, and the diagrams they are presenting in their research when they present. Because previously we used to make the model on our own, and now they are making it with the help of AI, and they are able to create very complicated models in a very easy way. So that is why it has brought a good quality to the research, because it has enhanced the model and quality of the models. And this AI is also working as writing assistance, because drafting the reports and all is very easy, and this is helping the researcher uh, for grammar and clarity of everything it is bringing. That's where this AI has really brought a good change and transformation to the research to the next level. So, what is ethical use of AI? See, one thing is very important. As I said, one of my scholar was doing analysis on this AI. Then what he has found, the data which he has given previous day, the next day, there is a different data on the AI when he was using about his data. So means what we realized, that AI is not keeping our data to our machine only. This data is being used by them for others also, for other to create and to make other algorithms also. They may use our data. So that is why we have to be very responsible, because when we have collected the data, then we have a clause of confidentiality, that this data we will not be leaking anywhere. And today, whatever data we are putting on AI, this data can be used to so many other places also. So that is why it is very important to use AI, but with a great mindfulness. This is to ensure that human researchers remain responsible and that AI supports rather than replace human judgment. This line is very important because AI cannot replace human judgments. AI is again um, machine intelligence, very mechanical, but cannot replace human intelligence. So with AI, growing role, researchers must balance technology innovation with safeguards for human rights and academic integrity. Because by human rights, we are saying, because human data, when we are putting up on machine, then we need to be very clear. Because if we are putting up qualitative research data, which is the expression, or you can say the narration of our subjects about their various situations and all, and we are putting it blindly on the AI, means we are putting our subjects confidential data on a open platform. We are feeling that it is AI on my laptop only or my system only, but this AI is an open platform. Our data can go anywhere, can be misused by the AI. So that is why maintaining the ethics in use of AI is very important. So what are the ethics we need to ensure? That is integrity, transparency, and accountability. So we have to be accountable. We cannot say, जैसे many times we say ना कि ये मैंने नहीं किया, ये उसने कर दिया. So we have to be accountable whatever is happening. If I am putting my data on AI, then AI is not responsible for that. I am responsible. So that is why it is very important. We have to be accountable for everything, whatever the AI is presenting. If we just put the same results and same models without putting our own efforts and intelligence, then whatever error has come to that modeling, we are responsible for it. So safeguard human rights and privacy, build public trust in scientific outcomes, because scientific outcomes, when we have analyzed our data, we have found the outcomes, we used to need to use our own intelligence and wisdom also. Whatever AI is presenting to us, is that actually what should be or what was expected to be, or it is something different it is coming. So we should go deeper and find out the differences in the expected and the real outcome. Then, because we are responsible, ultimately, by the end of everything, only the researcher is responsible. So AI ethic is crucial to ensure responsible use of AI technology in research, balancing innovation with human values, societal well-being also. See, one of my scholar was putting so many prompts on different AI to understand, because many times students for their mental health also give prompts to AI. Okay, when they are giving prompts to AI, so she wanted to understand, when anybody give prompts to AI for mental health, how this AI giving the answers. And because AI cannot solve our mental health issues, but it is a trend that whenever person is facing any issue, AI is there like a friend. They can talk to AI, they can put their emotional feelings and all on AI, and they can ask answers to it. AI will give answer which is very mechanical, not about the person's situation. Then it has been found that different AI are giving different um, answers, and they are not giving the referrals. Because if somebody asks the referrals for consultation and all, then AI says only to consult here, um, doctor, but does not give any referral to anyone. So these were the things which human can do that, but AI is not possibly able to do. So that is why this is important. Then it builds trust and transparency by making AI processes, because we should be very transparent. If we are getting anything from AI, then we should be saying it strongly that I have found this from AI. So very transparency is required, and so that we can understand the AI processes also, and research participation of AI, because AI is a partner in the research now. AI is a partner, it is becoming. So we should use it as a tool, does not make it as a partner in the research. Some researches which have been conducted on ethics in AI. So researchers said in 2024 it was done. It says AI plays transformative role by automating data collection, analysis, and literature review, accelerating the research process and enabling researchers to focus on creativity and hypothesis generation. It is very interesting. Nowadays, when we ask our UGPG students to bring us the topic of for the dissertation or major project or the researches, they will bring the topics from AI. Instead of understanding the variables and all, they will bring everything, and there will be a set language of every problem. Even they will generate the hypothesis from AI, and this language even tells us that it is AI generated. So they are not putting up their mind in it, what actually they want to do. They are bringing it from AI. If they implement the same thing without discussion of the guides and all, then AI is not telling them everything, how to process and design the research, and what will be the practical applicability of this research design. And the next research was done as AI algorithm can analyze large complex data sheet efficiently and recognize patterns and generate insight that would be difficult and time consuming for human, improving the quality and in-depth research outcomes. AI is important, but use with human intelligence. This is a research, very interesting research was done on the ethical, you can say, guidelines for the use of AI. So this research was done by the researcher, where they collected the ethical guidelines of various countries. As United States, 21 states, 21 documents of guideline were there. European Union, 19 documents were there. United Kingdom, 13 documents. Japan, 4. They also took documents from Canada, Ireland, Norway, United Arab Emirates, India, Singapore, South Korea, and Australia. So like this, they had 84 documents, and they qualitatively analyzed all these 84 documents and then created their finding. You are seeing the colors of different countries which were being included. And these countries where the only single guidelines were there, they are in the yellow color. Where 2 to 4 guidelines were there, they are in orange color. Where 5 to 14 documents were there, they are in red color. And those more than 15 documents were found, they are in dark color, dark brown color. So like this, they collected the documents and see, when they analyzed the data, they found 11 major guidelines which were talked commonly in all. This is given here. 84 documents were there. Out of 84, 73 said about transparency. Transparency, explainability, explicability, and understandability, interpretability, communication, disclosure, and showing. These are the codes which were included. And if we say, then the theme was transparency. Means transparency is to be used to follow the ethics. Then the second which they found, out of 84, 68 documents talked about justice and fairness. So what were the codes they found? Justice, fairness, consistency, inclusion, equality, equity, bias and non-bias, discrimination, diversity, plurality, accessibility. And like this, they found the codes, and then the theme they brought out, that is justice and fair use of AI. Then non-malefic is uh, it is about the security, safety, harm, protection. So non-maleficence was found in 60 document out of 84. Responsibility was again found in 60 documents out of 84. So then privacy was in 47 from 84. And then beneficence, 41 document had out of 84, means it benefits well-being, peace, social good, and common good. Then freedom and autonomy. 34 document talk about freedom and autonomy. Then trust, 28 documents were saying about the trust. And sustainability, 14 out of 84. And dignity, 13 out of 84. Because they feel that AI is, when we are using AI, then it is sustainability for the nature and environment. Resources are being used very economically. As I said, we used to travel from various cities even to visit different libraries. So it was the utilization of the resources was there, energy, time, money, everything was being consumed. Now, even if we are traveling to any place, being in the car or being in the metro or bus, we can scroll our mobiles and we can do the review of literature very easily. We can use the AI and we can do our work wherever we are. So it is sustainability is also there because energy and resources are being protected. Then dignity. It is also dignified. 13 documents are saying out of 84. Then solidarity. Solidarity means social security and cohesion is there. So 6 documents talk about um, solidarity. All the documents we studied, then we found that there are 3-tier ethical practices in research. The core AI in the healthcare researches is, number 1 is respect for autonomy. Number 2 is justice. These are the core principles. And beneficence and non-maleficence is there. And then the second tier is operational. Basically, we have to follow these core 4 principles. But when we are putting into operation, then there are transparency, privacy, and data protection, inclusive design and bias mitigation, then stakeholders engagement. And the outer layer, when we are implementing the principles in practicality, then multidisciplinary collaboration is there, education and training, policy development, and regulatory compliance, ethical review and oversight, public and stakeholders engagement, continuous and monitoring and evaluation. So like this three-tier system is there. Basic are the core four principles, then how they are being operated and how they are being implemented in the practical usage. So these are the four core principles: responsibility, transparency, and disclosure. We have to avoid plagiarism and fabrications also. So that is why we need to check AI generated contents very rigorously. Informed consent and privacy. We need to protect the privacy of the data because our participants' rights are there. They have given us data with a confidence, with a trust. We cannot put their data always on public platforms. So AI is a public platform. Then these are the responsibility and accountability. Transparency and disclosure means a researcher must openly disclose AI tools used in their work. When we are using AI, whenever we are writing down, the new system is there, when we are writing down the references and all, we should disclose the usage of AI. That is important. As we write down about other references, the resources we are using, the same way we should um, disclose. And when we are paying gratitude in the acknowledgements also for so many people who helped, then we should mention AI also. So then it will be somewhere the transparent and disclosure, then bias mitigation and fairness. Ethical AI research required active identification and reduction of bias in algorithm. Because see, when we are making algorithms of our data in qualitative and quantitative, many times researcher biases are there. Because many times we have seen that in the qualitative analysis, we are not able to see so many other themes what we are fixed many times. So previously when we were putting those into the software, then yes, I cannot say that entirely different themes were emerging, but yes, some themes can be different, which we overlooked. That it refines the finding. The same thing is with AI as well. It gives us somewhere unbiased outcomes. So these are the ethical uses of artificial intelligence in research. So this AI ethics helps discern right from wrong in AI application, promoting trust and accountability. So when we are talking about the ethical principles, this make us to understand what is the right use of AI and what is the wrong use, which we should not, we should refrain doing the wrong uses. Then it is concerning about the biases and algorithms, uh, data privacy, informed consent we talked about, and transparency of AI processes. We should take care of these. And pervasive human autonomy is vital, ensuring AI supports but never override human judgments and ethical decision making. So we can use AI, I suppose, but we should not overlook our human judgments. So we always think about that how much ethically I am using AI. So ethical framework guide researcher to respect privacy, consent, and data security. You can take consent of your participants even if they understand AI, that if we will be putting the data on AI, if they do not have any objection. But sometimes in psychology, we are seeing many data is so personal and people are sharing their very personal experiences with us. So when we are putting those kind of data on AI, then it becomes public. So that is why we should avoid and refrain ourselves from doing so. So ethic fosters public confidence and acceptance of AI-driven discoveries by aligning AI development with shared moral principles and regulatory standards. Organizations adopt ethical AI practices, often experience high reputation, innovation, quality, legal compliance, and social responsibility. See, in the time of AI, we cannot say that we should not use AI or we should avoid AI. We will be using, we have to use. But in everything, if we are following ethical practices, then it improves our integrity. Our researchers will be more respected in the research field. When we are using AI, there are some challenges as well. That is bias in algorithm and database. Many times, because AI also has been given intelligence from some thing, and that is why some bias can be there in AI algorithm and data sets also. It can black box nature of AI decision making. As I was saying that research my scholar was doing, so he was many times frustrated by the AI that it is just giving nonsense responses. And AI also get tired, he used to say. And he used to talk as he is talking about a human. It is nonsense responses it is giving now. It is overburdened, it is tired. Then he used to allow his AI to rest for the night, and then he used to work again. So like that also, it can happen with the AI. So ethical oversight lagging behind in AI advancements, risk of misinformation and data misuse is always there because our data can be misused. What is the conclusion of the AI use? That ethical AI use underpins trustworthy and responsible research. Then continuous dialogue and governance meet as AI evolves. Because AI is evolving. Many times, what prompt we are giving, AI may not have the answer of everything. So then AI will give the information which it has. So that is why AI, as we put more information in AI, it is evolving regularly. So that is why it is also continuous dialogue is required with AI, not accept whatever AI is giving to us. So we will, if discuss more with it, it is evolving. Commitment to fairness, transparency, and human dignity is to be taken care. There are some practicality and mindful usage of AI. So use AI for refining idea. Use AI to do review of literature. Use AI to understand the research gap. It is very good in doing so. And use AI to understand methodology. Use AI mindfully to create survey tools. Because we have to use them very mindfully. If we are not applying our intellect, see, when we are doing research, we know the phenomenon, we know the concepts on which we are working. So we have to put the things in AI, but do not forget AI does not know more than you. AI can do the task which it can do, but its understanding and ability is not more than us. So do not blindly depend on AI. Do not use AI to create an article. Do not use creative AI tool for review of literature. As Dr. Deepika has said in the previous lecture, do not use creative tools for review of literature because as every person do as per its ability and competence, the same thing is with AI also. So do not use AI for data analysis. That is again to use softwares for data analysis instead of AI for it. Do not use AI for writing your research papers. Yes, use AI for doing some review of literature, some thing, but write your research paper on your own. And you have seen that as the AI has come so much in use, journals also have increased their difficulty level of the research papers which they are accepting. And they are also testing the usage of AI along with the plagiarism similarity. They are checking the AI usage into the research papers also. So do not write the research paper with AI. Yes, you can get some information, but write a research paper with your own intellect. And this is a very important aspect, which I liked a lot. AI is a double-edged sword in the digital realm. I think everybody understand how difficult it is to use double-edged sword, because many times it harms us also. So that is why it is a double-edged sword in the digital realm. Learn to wield it with integrity and safeguard your research and many times your career also. So safeguard yourself by using AI with integrity. Then we will be able to use it. So the old saying, do not become the slave of AI, make the AI your slave. So AI is a slave of us is good, but we should not depend on AI for everything. So we will become the slave of AI. Thank you so much, all of you. This is all from my side. If anybody have any experience want to share, feel free, because we still have time, 15 minutes. And if anybody wants to ask anything, you can ask.